Alright, so apparently the microtransactions in Red Dead are going to be very similar to Grand Theft Auto 5 online. You can expect to be able to buy cash to purchase other stuff in game then. I sincerely doubt blackjack and poker will run off the same system, because then that would be classed as gambling.
Wouldn't that be great though? They just go, you know what, fuck it, we're going down, let's do it.
They don't have any controversy when it comes to that sort of thing. They're not known as a CD publisher. They're not the Activision or Ubisoft or EA, you know, they're not the trinity of evil.
That's true, yeah, that's true.
Not yet anyway, but if you look at the ESRB, which is the standards board, it's made up of all those, you name it, everyone.
Yeah, Take-Two only came out the other day, and look what they said.
All these companies are actually the only ones defending it, and the game companies themselves aren't doing it. They're getting their big brother to stand in, you know, and say some shit, because it's literally their ass on the line. If they don't get this shit sorted now, they're all screwed. Yeah, it's good financially short term, but I think that's all they looked at. They expected people to play stupid forever, and it didn't happen. I still have no sympathy for them. They knew what they're doing.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't get more sellout than that. You have to get published.
It's like, do we do a deal with the devil?
Yeah.
Or do we just keep plugging along? That's literally the option you've got. You're almost mad for not doing it that way. Financially, it's a fucking crazy decision to try and go it yourself at that point.
You'd have to set up your own publishing firm on the side.
You can get away with doing stuff digitally, man.
Yeah, like, nowadays you can.
But... Look how good Fortnite went.
Yeah, these companies only exist now because of the time that was before digital existed. Nowadays, there wouldn't be a major publishing company because they're just the middleman.
I think a lot of these game companies are mad to even make physical copies of their games at the moment, and that's coming from someone that doesn't want to see physical copies go. You wouldn't need a publisher so much if you didn't have physical copies, would you?
Well, no, but I think that's a very bad idea.
I don't want to see the physical copy go, but if I was running a company for the most profit possible, I'd seriously consider getting rid of it.
The power of marketing, man. Having a game spot in every single shopping center that is promoting games and getting the idea and the name of games out there, that's where the real power is. If that disappears, man, and you've got one source, I think you're just asking for trouble.
You can't digitally buy clothes. You can, but you still have to wait for the physical version to come to you.
Right.
You can't have digital clothes or food. This is why we need shops for those.
So you're telling me, well, we have projected clothing onto ourselves, that clothes won't become a necessity anymore?
There's a good chance fucking strip malls won't even exist. Shopping centers have so much less choice these days than they did 10, 20 years ago because of this.
You're there 50% of the time to shop. The other 50%, you're there to be part of the public consciousness, part of the herd. And just that interaction is what keeps society ticking. And as soon as you eliminate that, dangerous times, man. You made a really good point when you said that the physical item being sold online is the difference. You've got a digital copy of the game that is literally worthless. A worthless bunch of ones and zeros on your hard drive, or you've got a printed physical copy of something that has a real world tangible value. Take your pick. I know which one I'd choose, man.
Okay, you're not exactly buying clothes to resell them at that digital value. Like, once you've worn your clothes to their point, you throw them or donate them. Would you do that with a physical copy of a game? Would you just, after a while, because you're never going to play it again, you just throw that physical copy out? Doesn't happen either.
When it becomes devalued, it does. That's why they end up at cash converters for $2.
The nostalgia value alone should at least be worth $2, sure.
Yeah, just hang on to it for another 30 years and then it'll...
Yeah, possibly. You've got more chance of being worth more if you hold on to it than you do by getting rid of it now.
But don't you even want that choice in the first place, rather than...
That'd be great.
You know what would solve this whole problem? If we were able to sell our digital games back for like 40% of the price. That's the biggest problem in this entire market.
Hang on, you might be onto something there. That's a slippery slope, but I like the concept.